Do you like homes with high ceilings and are still affordable around the median sales price in Austin? Well, this plan is it. Check this one out. Hey everyone, Raj Sahu here, realtor in Austin, Texas, back with another model home walkthrough. Today we're going through the Silverthorne plan with Castle Rock Builders. This plan is over 2,900 square feet. It's a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. There are some different upgrades that you can do here, but you'll see a lot of space, especially on that second floor that has a game room and media room. When we walk in through the front door, on the right side here, this would actually be closed off and be your garage, and there would be a doorway to access that garage there. So we will come back to that space, but first I want to go out to the common areas where we see this kitchen with an island tucked in on the right side, living room in the back where it does slope upwards and that ceiling gets very high, not just in the living room but also in the dining room here on the left side, which I think is a great feature of this home that I usually do not find, where the dining room is also open to the second story. And as you can tell with those tall transom windows, a lot of natural light coming in. If you really like tall dining room spaces that's still open to the kitchen and living room, I think this plan really checks that box. Going back to the front of the door here, we do have a study on the left side when we first walk in, French doors into the study. And of course, this is a model home, so they tend to be over upgraded beyond what most homeowners do. So for example, that bookcase or whatever you want to call that in the back is going to be a big upgrade that I find most people would do that aftermarket or do that with furniture. You're usually not going to see that with the builder. But a lot of what you see in this space in terms of the flow is what you get, like sitting at that chair, looking out the front window, I would say is very possible if that's what you want to do when you're working from home. Good look at that space. And again, that garage space would be there, but they have that as a builder agent's office, being that this is a model home. Now, when you walk out a little bit further, you do have laundry here. Of course, you can keep this door closed. And I think when people enter this home, a lot of their eyes are going to go to that tall ceiling in the common area. And I like how you can see to the back of the house right when you first walk in. And then I like this kitchen area. A lot of good room in here where you have an island in the middle and this kitchen's kind of tucked into the side. A lot of cabinets, as you see there on the right, left, and even ahead. And then here's a look at the pantry, a little bit on the smaller side for the square footage. You know, we're right around 3,000 square feet. So usually you want to see that a little bit bigger, but like I mentioned before, they definitely make up for it with a lot of cabinet space, not just around the sides, but in the island as well. And then I love that dining room in the back, where if you like sitting down for dinner and you like windows around and just high ceilings, I think that's great. It's an 8-seater table, which we will come back to. This living area is great in the back here. I do like this fireplace that they have. I love it when fireplaces are on the middle of the home, whereas if it's on the back wall, it usually takes out a window. But really good positioning here, and I love the tile work on this fireplace. It really takes your eyes upward when you're in that room. Of course, this is a big upgrade that I don't find many homeowners do, but some people put the fireplace in just for the aesthetic. Not really going to use it too much for utility here in the state of Texas. But again, I love the open to the second story in multiple locations in this floor plan. We usually don't see that in the dining area, but good windows also on this back wall, about 4 windows, including the door. And let's head outside to the patio. Now, this is next to a few model homes, so you don't see fencing on the side. So I don't think this is an accurate depiction of what's possible for your backyard, just because it's going to be highly dependent on your lot. But just going to give you a feel of what the back of the home looks like. We'll go back out here, and just an FYI, we're in a community called Santa Rita Ranch, which in my opinion is one of the top communities in Austin and even in Texas. They're building 6,000 homes in this community, and the amenities are top notch. The positioning of this area once upon a time was very far out of the city, but now there are huge developments coming right around this area, and I think it's becoming a lot more tolerable, especially for people who work from home. And that's why I tend to go out to this area much more often than I did previously. As we walk back in here, we do have a powder bath in between the owner's bedroom, which we're going to head into next, and the living room. And it's preferable to have this off of the living room, of course, for guests, but maybe not ideal to have it right next to the owner's bedroom. With that being said, if guests leave, then really nobody's using it, and you're probably not in this owner's bedroom unless you're, at night sleeping. So, I guess you can go back and forth on that. But good amount of windows on the back wall. And then we have this opening up to the owner's bathroom. Now there's a closet there on the left side. I will open that up in a second. And then in terms of flow of this space, this is currently what's included in the base price of the home. Again, just in terms of flow. So we have the sink on either side of the tub, and then we will see a walk-in shower. Just know that there is an option to make a super shower. Where you see this tub, they would make this into a big walk-in shower and more or less just take out the tub. And then where you see the walk-in shower, this would basically be kind of like a linen closet area that could be open facing. But for this specific model home, they just kept this maybe like a smaller walk-in shower, which I think is still nice. But if you want a little bit more space in the walk-in shower, you really don't value a tub, that super shower option, I find a lot of builders offer that, and good option if that's what you prefer. Now there are two closets, so there is one closet like this accessible through the owner's bathroom, and then of course commode, and then there is a second closet. As we walk out of here, I want to actually mention I like the shower tile when instead of using the square pattern, I find this rectangular pattern that goes vertical when you first walk in. It really extends the space, and then I'm finding a lot of designers at the design studio recommend either matching that tile in the owner's shower and also putting it vertically, or doing some sort of combination that makes the space feel extended. I actually wish we would have done that when we built our home a few years ago, but at the time I wasn't really thinking about owner showers as much as I am now, and I think that spa-like feature of an owner shower where the space feels very high-end, very premium, it's actually one of the things that buyers look for. So kitchen, owner's bathroom, and then common area space are three big boxes that people really want to check when walking through a home. So I like how that owner's bathroom was designed. And then, I love talking about windows. I think they're very underrated, and I love this space. When you first walk in, kitchen on the right, dining room on the left, and these huge transom windows. Now, I do believe this was a east-facing home, and so I was walking it late in the afternoon. So that's why you see quite a bit of natural light, I think, coming in from those windows. Really important to talk about facing. I think it's a whole nother topic, but I find myself talking about what direction homes face much more than I previously did. Maybe for auspicious reasons, but also for reasons of where the natural light is coming into the home and when is it coming in. Again, that's a whole nother topic. Moving on with the floor plan. As we get up here, we do have a game room and then a balcony option off the front of the home. I don't usually see this too much just because the front of the home is obviously going to face out to the road. But I do think that if you're on like a corner lot that's more on like a private street or a cul-de-sac, I think this could be a great option to have. Obviously, most balconies are usually on the back of the home, where if you back up to greenery or back up to a view, then it's essential to have, because you can spend a lot of good time on here. But when you're in a community like Santa Rita Ranch, if you ever drive in here on the weekends, you'll find sometimes food trucks in the common amenities areas. There's an elementary school there, and then there's plenty of things to do like volleyball court, basketball courts, pool, tons of seating around the pool. So I find in an area like this, it might make sense to have a balcony on the front of the home because there's so many people walking around. It's a very lively, exciting community to be in. So that's perhaps a reason why CastleRock designed this type of floor plan to have that. Now we do have 3 bedrooms on the second floor and 2 full bathrooms. So this is going to be one of the bedrooms where it does have an in-suite full bathroom. Now this is going to be one of the options that CastleRock offers. So not to confuse you, but this would basically have a media room area that would be very large and 3 bedrooms with a full bathroom. If you needed 2 full bathrooms on the second floor, they have this currently as an option where you would have an in-suite full bathroom here, and it would move your media room over to this end. It does make the media room a little bit smaller. Again, if you're interested in this type of plan, talk with a buyer's agent such as myself, as well as the builder agent, to understand what your options are and how it changes the plan. I think this is still an adequate amount of room for a media room, especially when you have the game room so close. So it's not like you need like 2 play areas. And I've found very good third-party vendors that if you can pre-wire with your builder, which would be just an added benefit, even if you don't, they can still work with you. But by pre-wiring, they can just tap into that pre-wiring and really build out that space to make it a theater room. And I've seen some theater rooms that you would think are like in a small area, like 14 foot by 12 foot, and it's an incredible experience. Just let me know if you need some contacts on some of those third-party vendors here in Austin. Have had really good experiences with some of them. This is going to be, of course, the other full bathroom that does have 2 sinks outside of here. And as I always say when walking these model homes, there are quite a few upgrades in here. So if you are looking at some of the inventory homes that CastleRock is currently offering, very important to walk through these and understand what's included, what's not included, what's a very high-end upgrade that wouldn't be an inventory home, and really good idea to have a buyer's agent on your side who isn't going to just push you into a particular builder, can explore your options and really understand what you value and match what you value with what the market's offering. Here are the other 2 bedrooms. So obviously, if you have that in-suite full bathroom for one of the bedrooms, these 2 bedrooms would access that full bathroom from the hallway. Pretty good amount of room for a spare bedroom here. I like that nook in the back. You can put like a desk there if you have somebody staying here that needs to do some homework and needs like a separate area for that. And doing homework in the game room seems impossible, especially if there's others in the house playing there, or there's just a lot of noise maybe from the other areas. So I like having that nook area for one of the bedrooms. And then here is the 3rd bedroom on this floor. So again, this is going to be a 4 bedroom. On the first floor, it was just a study and of course the owner's bedroom. Just keep in mind, if you do want 2 bedrooms on the first floor, which I find a lot of people are asking for, there are other plans for that even within this neighborhood. So just let me know if interested in that, and we can always find something else. And then here is another look at that game room. Good amount of space there. I don't think we commented on that before. And I also didn't get a good look at how well this opens up to the second story, even in that living room. Just keep in mind, if you don't like the archway or some of these things, these model homes are built sometimes differently. So there's always different things that we can usually do in this space. It's the beauty of new construction. There's usually going to be less compromise here with new construction than what you would have to do in the resale market. Now, if you want more model home walkthroughs like this, click on the next video and that will take you to another model home walkthrough. And if interested in real estate in the Austin area, let me know. My information's in the description of this video. Take care, everyone.